The 2008 season ended with the 17th championship for the league's most storied franchise, the Boston Celtics, and we are standing by with the on-floor architect right here, head coach Glenn Doc Rivers. And first of all, thanks for joining us here on NBA TV and NBA.com.
Well, I had to, so no, thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, well, it's good to be back.
Well, tell me about this, though. The number one question about your squad, in all seriousness, is the health of number 5. I know Kevin's been running up and down 5-on-5, so tell me what you see and what you're thinking.
Oh, he looks great. I mean, he has shin problems right now. Probably, as you know, when you come back from an injury, it's always something else that starts to bother you. So that's bothering him a little bit. But other than that, he's played great. You know, what we notice is he makes it about halfway through the practice, and then the shin start bothering him a little bit, and he tries to stay in practice. We're trying to get him off the floor. But I'm very happy. I mean, he's better than I thought he would be, having missed this much time on the floor.
Well, you add Rasheed Wallace to the mix. Everybody talks about his personality. It seems like that's the kind of personality that you've had over your years, and you've been able to control those personalities or really govern those personalities.
Well, you know, listen, Rasheed's a grown man, and that's the way I look at it. I'm not going to change Rasheed. I'm not even going to try. What I try to do with any guy that, you know, they say with personality, allow him to have his personality, but as long as it fits the team. You know, everything has to be about the team. Rasheed Wallace is a great team player. That's the one thing you get from everybody who's coached him, and his teammates love him. And so we need that personality. I think is a good thing for us.
Well, Doc, one of the things we talk about, the way your team defends, it seems like that's one thing you've always talked about, defending the post, defending three-point opportunities. Is defense going to be, again, the key to what you guys do?
Yeah. You know, if we defend, we got a chance to win. If we don't defend, we're going to score points. But if we don't defend, we're not winning. We'll win a lot of games, but we won't be the winner. And we're trying to be the winner here. That's the only reason we're together. That's the only reason we went out and got Rasheed and Marquise Daniels. And that's our goal, is to be the last team playing. And the only way you do that is with defense. We want to be a great defensive team. You know, we felt last year and the last 2 years we have been, but there's another level that we can get to.
Another level?
We believe that. You know.
What level is that?
Well, you know,
I mean, you guys were unreal the way you were playing defense over the last couple of years.
Yeah, you're right. But to me, there's still another level. You know, the bottom line is this. When you talk football and you say best defensive team to ever play, you think Chicago Bears.
Right.
You think 85 Bears.
Right.
Well, we want to be in that argument someday. Right now, when you talk greatest teams, defensive teams in history, we haven't come up yet. And so we want to be in that. We want to be in that argument.
Well, the numbers, Doc, that we're looking at right now, and if you're talking about consistency over time, and obviously we're going for 2 seasons right here. First in opponents' points in the paint, and last season down to third. So you're saying like, okay, well, I want that back up to first. And
we want to be better than first.
You want to be
better than first.
I don't know what that number is. Usain Bolt first. You know, I'm joking, but I'm kind of serious about that. I mean, I am having fun, but we're serious. I mean, when you talk football, 85 Bears, right, best defensive team. I'm biased.
Interesting you bring up Chicago, being from Chicago, man. I kind of picked up on that.
You know what I'm saying, and so we want to see if we can get in an argument like that.
One of the things I looked at over and over again, and this is what is amazing to me about all of this, is that you still have enthusiasm and a love for the game. It's like you just came in, like it's your first day coaching. How do you still maintain that after all these years?
Well, I love it. I mean, I love the game, and you know, you've been around, and you're around good groups. You're around bad groups at times, and you endure through both. You really do. But when you're around a group like this, and it's all about basketball, you know this group. We rarely have to deal with any of the other stuff. It makes you want to come to work.
Hey, Doc, as far as today's scrimmage and practice session goes, I know you cut it short, and I saw guys slipping a little bit. What happened?
The floor got wet or slippery, or
it's a little warm in here.
The players, they may have been faking the slip just to get out. You never know. They're veterans. They're pretty good. But I didn't want to take the chance. You know, we've gone hard all week. Only one a days. We're going to take tomorrow off, then get back at it on Monday.
One other strategy question I have for you, and in the absence of KG, we saw the emergence of the big baby in scoring and offense, and not just the game winner in Orlando, but watching his whole body of work there. So now KG comes back healthy. How do you coach, manage, or change his approach now that the minutes are going to change?
Well, the minutes will change for baby, obviously. The minutes will change for a lot of guys, but we want them to have the same confidence when they're on the floor. When baby's open, we want them to shoot the ball. Okay. That's not going to change. The one thing that will change a little bit with baby when he's playing with Rasheed, baby will become a roller. You know, before he's been the pop guy because he's been playing with Perk or Leon, and now he's going to have to roll more. And we feel with his body, he can create a lot of fouls.
Well, it just seems like more of the same. The Boston Celtics right now trying to do one more thing, get one more banner. I think that's all people are looking for.
Yeah, that's all we want. It ain't that much.
Just one more.
Yeah, we do. I mean, actually, it's always one at a time. And listen, Cleveland wants one, Orlando wants one, and the Lakers want another one. And, you know, that's the way it is. San Antonio, there's a lot of teams out there, and it's going to be a tough season for all of us.
Well, I got one more of these questions then. Is there any easier golf opponent than my partner?
Oh, wow.
No, he's pretty easy pickings, I got to say.
Wow. Man, y'all just, wow.
I had to give him felt so bad for him, I had to give him a sleeve of balls doing the match.
And your friends tried to steal it from me, too. Yeah, that's how Chicago is. All right, we got it all going. Doc, as always, we appreciate you spending some time with us here. And, again, best of luck to you this season.
Oh, thanks.
And we will continue to watch you run the green team.
I love it. Thank you.
All right,
Max.
Doc Rivers, Max, we're going to take a quick time out, come back with a whole lot more. Stay here, folks.